Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm an intuitive and a healer. In today's video we're going to have a look at what energies are coming in for August 2023. There are three groups of crystals to choose from today. Group 1 has mookaite, blue lace agate, moss agate and black tourmaline. Group 2 has circle stone or flint, unakite, rhodochrosite and tiger's eye. Group 3 has opalite, aqua aura, organocalcite and shungite. So if you need more time you can pause the video, otherwise the timestamps are below and you can go directly to your group. I will see you in your reading. Welcome Group 1. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to go through each of these crystals and just see what energy there is for you that's coming in August. So I'm going to start with the mookaite here. Okay, so this is about buying or selling. So some of you may be selling a house or buying a house or a car. It's a big ticket item. So it may be something that you're thinking of doing in August, or you're working your way up to it, or you're getting prepared to do. In August, you might be cleaning out your home, you might be getting the car serviced, all those sorts of things. It may also be that you're buying a holiday or scheduling travel as well in August. But for most of you, it would be buying or selling something big, a boat, a house, a car, something that's on the larger scale. So you will be successful in this endeavour. I get for those who are selling towards the end of August, early September, you probably would have sold your house if you've already got it on the market. For those of you who are buying, I'm seeing towards or further on into September that you'll be settled, you'll find the house that you want. For those who are buying and selling, there may be quite a bit of, not so much turbulence, but upheaval just between the process of the move. The angels are just saying, keep calm during this time. It'll all work out in the end. There's no need to get too stressed about it. It will be a busy time though. Okay, so that's the mookaite. With the blue lace agate, I'm seeing that there's a friendship here. So for some of you who have a really good friend that you're very close to, that friend might need some help this month of August, or they may be of help to you. So if you are moving, you can certainly call on them. They're a great friend. If they need help, you may just need to carve some time out of your busy schedule to do that, because I feel that this person has been a great friend to you in the past, and it may just be some emotional support that they need rather than physical support. There's something going on in their family, so they just need maybe someone to bounce some ideas off or have a chat to, and they will call on you for that support. So just be prepared for that. I see you sitting down and having a really long talk about things that are quite deep. Perhaps you've not touched on these things before in your friendship, but it will be really helpful to them, very cleansing for them to have a talk to you about this. Moss agate, I see a stillness. Okay, because there is a bit of upheaval happening for some of you, what Spirit is saying is try to find times at least once a day where you're sitting in stillness. You're not on your phone, you're not watching TV, you're not doing anything like that. You're not talking to people, you are just being you and still. So it could be that you go outside and sit on the lawn for 5 minutes, or you know, go to the local park and just sit there quietly for 5 minutes, at least once a day, because it will really help rejuvenate you and relieve any stress that's going on with your buying or selling or whatever you're doing. And it's really needed. They want you to start listening to your inner guidance. And because you lead a busy life, they're saying that guidance has been lost or not connected to in a little while. So they really want you to start listening to yourself and what you need as a person. What are your wants? What are your needs? What do you love? What aren't you doing for yourself? What are you overdoing for yourself? And trying to find some balance in your life, because it has been a little bit topsy-turvy for a while. I can see that there's probably been some endings and beginnings in your life, and this may have happened 2 or 3 years ago, but some of it still hasn't been processed, as in acknowledgement that, you know, this cycle has come to the end and a new one has begun. And so they're wanting you to create some still time for yourself, just so that you can be with your own emotions and process some of these changes, because in your busyness you've just sort of put them aside or put them in a little box and put the lid on, and haven't really taken some time to allow those emotions to be processed. So be kind to yourself. Sometimes when we push down emotions and don't process things, it festers. So other things will come in. It'll be like the universe knocking on your door very gently, and then there's a louder knock, and then the doorbell rings, and then someone kicks in the door and comes stampeding in. So it's time to start taking note of these little things that just need to come up, you know, to be examined and properly let go of. Okay, so the black tourmaline is about grounding. So I can see that you are very busy in your life, and you are up in your head a lot. There's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of plotting, there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of scheduling going on. So you really are up in your head, and I get the feeling that you wake up thinking of things in the morning. So it's like even sleep doesn't give you any relief from all of these thinking and planning, and you may even wake during the night. You may be having trouble getting to sleep and then staying asleep because there's a fair bit going on. Spirit is saying you need to start grounding yourself, and what happens when you start grounding yourself is that those ideas that you have can be brought forth into reality. So they're not just ideas, they become grounded in reality, and then you're able to use them. So if you do something creative, it might be your profession or it might be a hobby, whatever ideas you've got around that, if you get outside and get your feet onto Mother Earth and consciously pull those ideas down from your head all the way through your body and into the earth, you are able to bring those ideas into creation. So it might not even be a creative endeavour, it might just be all these things you've got to do because you're either moving house or selling something or buying something. It helps ground those energies and bring it into action. Sometimes we're so overwhelmed by all the things we have to do, we're inactive and not able to do anything. We become overwhelmed and stuck. So getting your bare feet onto the earth really helps ground your ideas. If you're a creative and you're blocked in your creativity, that's a good way to get your creations into action, your ideas into action. Okay, group 1, that's all I have for August. Hope you have a great month, and I will see you in my next video. Group 2, welcome to your reading. So I'm just going to go through each crystal and see which areas of your life are going to be highlighted in August, or what energies are coming in from August. So we're going to start here with the flint or the circle stone. Oh, so some of you may be going on holiday. I'm seeing a lot of relaxing. There's a lot of relaxed energy here. You may be in the Northern Hemisphere and it might be summer for you and your holidays are coming up. I'm just feeling really relaxed. So whatever you're doing, it may be that you're going for, a nice relaxing massage or something like that. I just see relaxation. Some of you are going to visit family, and you'll have a lovely relaxed time together. There won't be too much drama or anything like that going on. For others of you, I see that if you're not going on holiday, I see that your life is just going to settle down a little bit in August. So if you've been working really hard, there may be a break in that routine or a break in that hard work for a short time, so you can get some relaxation in, or things won't be so hurried at work. It'll calm down so you can, catch up on all the things you need to catch up on. You'll feel much more relaxed. Okay, so the Unikite. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is I'm feeling the solar plexus and the digestion. I feel for some of you, you need to pay attention to your digestion. You may be having diarrhea or constipation or abdominal pain. So you need to get that attended to. It's something that might have been grumbling away for a while, but it just needs a little bit of attention. For some of you, this is emotional things that have really hit you in the guts, if you like, from the past, and they just need to be cleared out or processed. Group 1 had a similar message to this. So if you were choosing between Group 1 and Group 2, you might want to listen to Group 1 as well. And it's almost like I feel it like a kick in the guts. So something happened quite suddenly, or you heard something quite suddenly, or you saw something quite suddenly. And the emotional impact of that is affecting you physically. So whatever you need to do to clear those emotions, you might need to seek help with a counsellor or a therapist, or do some sort of body work, or see a Reiki practitioner, or kinesiologist, or something along those lines to clear these emotions, because I feel that they're quite deep. And this shock that you had has been around for a little while now, and it's affecting your digestion. If the emotional clearing doesn't resolve it, you will need to seek some medical help. But it will be something that's resolved fairly easily. So the way we work as humans is we get physical symptoms in our aura first, and our aura does carry the emotional pain body. So in most cases, you can track back a physical problem to an emotional problem. So it's really worth trying that. The rhodochrosite. I'm seeing roses, so I don't know if any of you have roses in bloom, or you're looking at roses, or you just got some roses. Or you're pruning your roses if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, but I'm seeing roses, a lot of roses. So it may be that if you have a partner, your partner's going to buy you some roses, or is buying you some roses, or has bought you some roses. For others who are single, maybe you are going on some dates and one of your dates bought you some roses. But I also get the calming effect of roses. So roses, as a flower, are very emotionally supportive and calming. And if they have a scent, it's a very nurturing scent, very calming around the heart space. For some of you, these roses are associated with fortune, so it may be that you have a fortunate moment, and the indicator that this fortunate moment is coming is that you're seeing roses somewhere. You might walk past someone's house who has amazing rose bushes, and you taking note of that will indicate that within the next 24 to 48 hours there's a fortunate moment coming. So that's great news, group 2. Alright, this tiger's eye. I'm getting a similar energy to group 1 here about grounding, and it will be beneficial for you to get outside and get your feet on the earth, whether it's at the beach or whether it's on lawn, not on concrete, but something, or even the dirt, something that's not man-made. Get your bare feet on that earth and really feel yourself connecting to Mother Earth. I feel that for some of you, you might have been having pain in your knees, and grounding would really help with that pain. It's trapped energy that's stuck there. It may be referring from your abdominal issues that are going on, if you have those. But there's definitely some stuck energy in your knees, ankles and feet. And getting yourself out in the earth will really help alleviate that issue. I'm just clearing some of that for you now as well to help. But deep breathing while you have your feet in the earth, you can close your eyes and you take 5 minutes to really center yourself. And it'll really help with all aspects of your life. Just bear with me while I clear some of this energy for you. So Spirit is just guiding me to say that in today's world we have been quite disconnected from nature. And if you haven't been outside in nature and spent some quality time in nature for a while, they're really strongly suggesting that you do this. Your aura needs rebalancing, and you need rebalancing and connecting to nature. So you might want to go on a bushwalk. You might want to go and sit under a tree with your back to the tree, whatever's comfortable for you. If you don't have any nature around you, you might want to get some crystals or some rocks and put them around your feet. If you live in an apartment that's not on the ground floor, they want you to do this on the ground. So we've got a bit of a healing taking place here for August. So I'll just continue with this healing energy. If this isn't something that you feel you need, you can switch off here. Otherwise, I'll just continue for those who would like the healing energy. Okay, group 2, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Welcome, group 3, to your reading. I'm going to go through each crystal to see which energies are coming in for you in August, or starting to flow into your life. So we've got the Shungite here. I feel that there's some tears that want to come out, that perhaps this is pain from the past that just wants to release. You may have a few teary moments, especially around the full moon. It's something that's been just buried for a little while. I'm getting 3 to 6 years that this, whatever happened, has been buried for quite some time, and it just wants to release. There's certain times in our lives when it's good to release things so that new things can flow in. So maybe even it might be a cycle that started 3 to 6 years ago. You might have moved into a house and now you're moving somewhere else, or something that happened 3 to 6 years ago, that there's still some residual pain in your emotional body that wants to come out, and the only way it's going to come out is through tears. So tears do carry pain out of our body. So it may be that you cry for 5 minutes and you feel much better, or it may be that you might spend a couple of days being very teary. So please don't worry that there's anything wrong with you. It's just whatever your body wants to shed and your spirit wants you to let go of is coming out for release. The Morgana calcite. So this, I'm getting a strong feeling of pets here. So you may have a pet that you're going to connect with very strongly in the month of August or beyond. Or you may be getting a new pet. I'm seeing cats for some people, some puppies, some kittens. It may be something you're not planning on doing, but you may be asked to do to help someone out, or you might be fostering animals, or you might be house sitting someone else's animals, or looking after someone else's animals while they're away. But there's a really strong connection to pets. And this pet or pets are really going to help you. They're going to be very soothing for you. You're probably going into it, you think, oh my gosh, I've got the responsibility of this, but it's actually going to be something that you very much enjoy. Pets are highlighted in August. Okay, for some of you, I see swimming either in a large lake or the ocean on a regular basis. So it may be that you're going on holiday to somewhere near water, or that you take up a new hobby of swimming. But it's going to be very soothing and relaxing for you, very calming. You might be a little bit apprehensive at first, or a little bit challenged by this at first. Maybe you haven't swum for a long time and your body needs to readjust to it again and get those muscles working that haven't worked for a while. Or maybe you have always had a bit of a fear of water, but you're challenging yourself to overcome that. But I see it actually being quite fun. So whether you're joining a swimming squad, or going back to something like that, or doing some sort of water sports that you used to enjoy and you're going back to, or you're challenging yourself to do something different that you've never done before, I see a great outcome for that, and something very fun-filled. Okay, we've got the Aqua Aura. There's a gentle spirit with this, so it may be that you're a very gentle person, or there's someone around you that's very gentle and they are coming in to support you with something. So I feel a real calming of energies, and it may be that your water sport has a lot to do with this. That's something that you're taking up, or being around a lot of water has a really rejuvenating effect on you. I feel as well that this is to do with angelic communication, so you might be getting more vivid dreams of things that the angels are helping you with and helping you to process, or just bringing you answers to your questions. Or it may be that you're increasing your spiritual gifts in some way. So you may be getting more answers more readily, or you might start knowing or feeling things. Maybe you've done that in the past, but it's been switched off for a while, or you've been a bit distant from it. For some people, if their spiritual gifts have switched off for any reason, they're going to come and switch back on, but be more intense and more accurate than they were before. So instead of just a little niggling feeling, you'll get a really big feeling about something if that's how you sense spirit. If you're clairvoyant, your images will become more vivid. If you're clairaudient, it might be that the speech becomes clearer in your ears or outside of you. So yeah, this is a transformation in your spiritual gifts, but it's relaxing at the same time. It's like, you know, if you've been missing it for a while, it might be, oh, there they are, they're back. I thought they'd gone. So it's just that your antenna needed updating. It's a bit like our computers and phones. We have to update them regularly. And it may be that yours needed updating, but it's gone to a better update, more efficient, more receptive. And I'm getting I'm really smiling when I'm saying this. Like, I feel it's going to be a really joyous thing for you. Really happy about it. Well, that's lovely, Group 3. I hope you enjoy your August, and thanks for viewing me today, and I will see you in the next video.